Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Post Review Friday. If you are new to my channel, I tend to do all of my post reviews on Friday for whatever reason. It just became a thing, so now we have a segment on the channel called Post Review Friday. Today I'm going to be talking to you about this kit from Craftibly. This was my first, I think, finish for the month of June. This is a kit that I've really been looking forward to. I had ordered this a couple of years ago at this point when Craftibly was having a lot of issues getting orders in due to COVID. I had this one on my list to work on in summer of 2022, but unfortunately it didn't get to me in time. So when I made my tentative plan for 2023, this one automatically had a spot on my list. I absolutely love this image. This is called Seize the Day. Do I have my little sticker? Yes. It's called Seize the Day. The artist is Hell's Copelditch. It's a 28 inch by 20 inch. I'm not sure what that translates to in centimeters. I really don't know. I apologize for that. I didn't think to look it up. Unfortunately, this image, I believe the last time I checked, was discontinued, which is such a shame because it's absolutely beautiful. I will pop up a full-length picture for you guys here. You're seeing most of it in the frame, but I will pop up a picture so you can see it from a distance. I am really happy with how this kit turned out. I think all in all, it just looks absolutely beautiful. I did have a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about with this particular kit, and I guess it's kind of more of a Craftibly thing since this kit isn't available at this point. I had I had a couple of things that they weren't necessarily concerns, but they definitely warranted me sharing them with you in my personal opinion. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about, which I can't actually show you because obviously the drills are all laid down on this particular kit. I do have a whip and chat, I believe, where I worked on this one and I mentioned this issue, if you will. So I'll link that whip and chat down below if you're interested in seeing exactly what I'm talking about. So the thing that I really noticed off the bat with this kit immediately when I started working on it was that the colors on the printed canvas were very, very different from the drill color. And I'm not just talking about like a shade off. Some of them were like completely different colors. Now, is that a deal breaker? No, not at all. Obviously, I went by the legend and the image turned out how it should have with the DMC colors, but it was a little tricky at times because I would be looking for a symbol and I would have like a shade in mind and it would be a completely different color. There were also a few symbols that I felt were very close to each other, especially when you're working on the canvas. So I would grab a color and I would grab it and I'd be like, that doesn't look anything like this color. Did I mess up when I was kitting up? So I don't recall having that issue with my past Craftibly kits. I don't know if that was just something that happened during the COVID time frame. I don't really know, so I don't have anything to speak to or compare it to, but it's definitely something that I noticed. So if you're working on a Craftibly or if you have this kit in your stash and you feel like the drill field is very different in color to the actual drill that you're using, I had the same experience. Again, it wasn't a deal breaker. Obviously, because it's a square, I don't know if I mentioned that, it is a square, so you can't see that other color. All you see is the drill that it's supposed to be. So just something I wanted to mention because I did get a little tripped up a few times as I was laying drills down where I thought I was using the wrong color. Also, these square drills were not the best. They are very different in sizing. I have a lot of gapping. I do give leeway to square drills because I multi-place. I'm not necessarily someone who needs it to be completely perfect, especially because I don't hang my kits. I work on them, I enjoy them, and then I store them away. So I don't give too much weight to perfectly straight lines, but they are quite noticeable with this particular kit. I felt like the square drills were different sizes. I had a little bit of trash. I'll show that to you in a second. But all in all, I was really happy with the finish. I think when you pull away from this kit, it just looks absolutely amazing. I love the like eclectic beachy vibes that this one has. It's a shame that I believe that this artist is no longer with Craftibly, because I would be interested to see what other types of like these eclectic shelves, if you will, that this artist has. But super pretty. The ABs were beautiful. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs in this kit, and I think that Craftibly charted them absolutely beautifully. There's a lot in these little glasses and jars, and I think that that's just perfect. The lighthouse over here is all AB. The Seize the Day sign is all AB. You have some in the lanterns. Again, I just think the jars were like amazing placement. I love the way that it looks. And I loved working on this kit because every section that I did, I had like a cute little focal point. It was always something different. I feel like sometimes when you're working on a diamond painting, they're always like a mirror image. So you do one side and you're like, oh, this is fun. But then you get to the other side and you're like, oh, this is the same. I definitely didn't experience that with this kit. I think it turned out absolutely amazing. Okay, let's talk about the drills and our trash. I had to keep 2 containers out because I ran out of room with this Elizabeth Ward. I had plenty of every color. I was not concerned about running out of anything. The last kit I worked on from Craftibly was After the Storm, I think it's called. It's by Jody Bergsma, if I'm remembering correctly. It's a woman like walking up to a lighthouse. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll try to pop in a picture here if I can find one. I think I'll find one because it's on my Instagram, I should say, if I remember. But I did run out of drills on that kit, so I was a little nervous that I would run out on this one, but I did not. I had plenty of everything. The drills were, like I mentioned, they were okay, not the best quality. I did feel like I had a lot of different shaped drills, and for this kit, I want to say like a 28 by 20 is somewhere in like the 50 by 70. Let me measure. Does anyone else associate diamond painting to centimeter measurements? Like, I live in the United States. We use inches, and as I measure it in inches, what a dummy. But with diamond painting, if I don't have the measurements in centimeters, I get a little messed up. Okay, so this one is just over 72 by roughly about 51. So yeah, it's about a 50 by 70. I got that right. I can't believe it. I do feel like I had, I don't want to say a lot of trash, but for a 50 by 70, I do feel like this is a bit of trash. I would prefer to see a little bit less, but it is a square. And what it comes down to for me is, did I have enough drills? And I did. If I had run out, I probably would have been like, this is a lot of trash, but here is my trash for this kit. I have a lot of drills with holes on top of them. We have a bunch that are stuck together, ones that have little extra pieces off to the side. So just quite a bit of trash, but again, I had everything I needed. So is it a lot? I don't know. That's up for interpretation, depending on how you are with your drills. I don't feel like I'm super, super picky, but I don't like drills with holes on them, which a lot of these are. So take that for what you will. You decide. Let me know if you think this is a lot of trash. I've definitely had kits that have had a ton more, so I'm not like upset by it, but I do like to share that with all of you. Okay, so there's that. Talked about drills. Give you another peek at the canvas while I get ready to show you guys my accessories for this kit. I had a good time choosing out my accessories, deciding what I was going to work with. So I decided to use one of my trays from Beachy Bliss Designs. I hope I got that right. This is one of the two-toned trays. I've been hyping them up in a couple of small shop hauls, and I was like, you really need to use one. So I really enjoyed using this tray. I felt like the drills lined up really well, and the magnets are just a neat feature. I didn't necessarily use the lid, but it is cool. And the stopper, I do like how easy the stopper is to remove and put back in. So definitely predict some more trays for me from Beachy Bliss. For my pen, I used this one here from Patriotic Team. The blank maker is Cocoon, and I just thought it had some of the main colors in it. My putty is from Putty Ella Mud. This is Deep Blue Sea. I did not refill my multi-placer through this entire kit. I used one fill. You can see I'm getting down. It's looking a little worse for the wear there, but I did one fill of the putty from Putty Ella Mud. Really enjoy that. My cover minder is from Amazing. I don't know how you say it. Her name is Emma, and she has Emma in the title of the shop, so it's like amazing. I don't know. Really beautiful pieces. I hauled this in a small shop haul recently, and my washi tapes are from, this one is Amanda Michelle Designs, and this is just a variety pack from the brand MT. So those are my accessories. Those are my thoughts on this kit. I will pop up another full-size image for you guys here so you can take a look. Again, make sure you let me know down in the comments what you think of this kit. Let me know if you have it in your stash. I'm really glad I worked on it this year. It was my first official summer kit, so I'm in like a good mood. I'm like feeling the summer vibes, and I'm very much looking forward to the other kits that I have planned for the rest of the summer. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Happy Friday, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.